Plutocracy. No, it's not when a faithful dog receives transmissions from a tiny planet with instructions to enslave Earthlings. Plutocracy comes from the Greek word plutos, meaning wealth, and kratos, which means authority. It's a society ruled by Lex Luthor, Richie Rich, and the Monopoly guy. It's the 1%ocracy. A word gently creeping into American consciousness like a breeze under Granny's nightie. Highlighted by the recent midterm elections, which were the
most expensive
congressional election ever.
We're talking $3.7 billion to run TV and radio ads and those ever-personalized automated voice messages.
Hi, this is Barbara Bush calling for Romney for president.
Coincidentally, there was also a low voter turnout. Only 37% of eligible voters went to the polls. As Mr. Burns would say,
excellent.
Plutocracy might already be upon us. Over half of Congress are millionaires, as are 8 of the 9 Supreme Court justices. That would have nothing to do with their ruling on Citizens United, would it? No. The 2010 decision said the government couldn't limit corporate spending on elections because it infringes their so-called First Amendment rights. Add to that the McCutcheon decision this year, which got rid of limits on individual spending, and you've basically unleashed the Kraken on American democracy. That's why you've got agribusiness dumping $36 million to defeat GMO labeling, the right-wing oil baron Koch brothers spending $100 million to get their guys in office, and the financial sector shelling out $420 million to support candidates allergic to regulation. Corruption! Whether they're in office or just hovering around DC like flies around a porta potty, a plutocrat has one goal: be a better plutocrat. That's why they cut taxes for the rich, give government contracts to companies they happen to have shares in, and pass free trade agreements to move your jobs to Bangladesh, that bastion of labor rights. They also turn federal prisons and schools into private piggy banks. And to top it off, they tank the economy, save their own asses with a near $700 billion bailout, and wash it all down with a smooth Kentucky bourbon. All while proclaiming what's good for America happens to also be what's good for me and my golf buddies.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4!
And it's probably what the Scrooge McDuck Congress has in store come 2015. So what's left for the rest of us? Last time I checked, it was only one vote. Wasn't that the idea?